Drop a bomb, 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 bomb.
Back with a vengeance. KG's back with an entrance. Big up to those in attendance.
Look at that.
Reds come together like Tetris. No rules, this one's reckless. KG, this one's crazy.
You're too lucky at that.
None can compare with the KG Don. Better take cover when he drops that.
Bomb,
Going
bomb,
on reckless, just it's on. It's that time when he drops that.
Bomb, bomb, bomb. I said drop a bomb, Dad.
Yo, what's going on? What's going on? Walk on my reckless delegation. Walk on my community. Walk on my people, blah. Oh my God. Yes. I see people complaining about the ads. Swear down, you saw ad already. It's monetized. Money I can make. Nah, listen, we do that. I learned a long time ago, fam. The likes versus the views weren't making sense. I said, I'm here Monday to Friday. I said, we even pull up on the weekends. Turn on the monetization. Anyway, corporate G. Now, KG answered the behavior last night. I ain't gonna lie, my head was gone. My head was gone. Yesterday, my head was... It was too hot, and sometimes when you got nothing good to say, just leave. Leave. I lost it. I don't want to lie. I lost it yesterday. I was rattled. Joe took me. It wasn't even Joe. It was just poor defensive stuff. Like, do you know what's mad? Yeah, the EA thing. Yeah, had me like real life. Like, you know when you play. I was disappointed. I felt like it was like real Man United. Like, yeah, I felt like how, you know, that disappointment after a game, like, how did we lose that? Was it 1 win, 3 losses? Not even respect to the Seafers. No, I literally, I switched. If you don't know what I'm talking about, check out the stream. Check out yesterday's stream. I was not happy, man. Man, look, it weren't one win and 2. It weren't one. That's what I'm saying. NN just tried it. They were liar. 2 wins. Saeed definitely passed the trial. Saeed kept it real. He said, you lot are much better than the Big 6 team. I said, swear down. The losses were bad though, man. But yeah, there's going to be some shake-ups. There's going to be some changes. But anyway, listen. We need to talk about Man United. We can't go off. We're not going to get distracted today, people. We're going to stay on course because there's a lot to talk about. I got some videos dropping today. We got book club back today officially. Book club will be back at 3 or 4. Let me know. Let me just ask the community what time is poll. What time should the club $3? It's Rich Dad Poor Dad. I know if you read it already, it's fine. It's have you sorted out your life yet? Probably not. Let's get back to it. 3 or 4 o'clock, let me know. 3 o'clock it is. Beautiful work. 4. Okay, we'll wait. I'll let that thing go. Just a little couple housekeeping rules and stuff. Make sure you hit that like button. Really important. Whatever they go with, whatever the people vote for, I'm gonna do. So if they say 3 o'clock, it's 3 o'clock. If they say 4, it's 4 o'clock. It's on you lot. Let's get it. Come on, think about all the stuff that you got on today. Book club, the members piece of content I promise is gonna drop. I'm dropping it today. I recorded it before, but I had the audio of like the highlights of the goals and stuff. So it was janky. It didn't look good. So yeah, I'm gonna re-upload. I'm gonna redo that. That'll be out today. What else do we have today? We got the game on UV. Make sure you check that out. That's gonna be fire. We're doing a watch along. Is there anything else? I believe that is it. That is it on housekeeping. Also, just for you guys to know, obviously, even though we beef and stuff here, yeah, you have to really understand, for the new people, this is 100% family settings, fam. And because I know sometimes in the comment section, and you just need to correct some behavior sometimes, innit? I know people are like, raw, KG, you're giving Joe a chance, and this, that, and the other, and rare, and this, that, and the other, and now, and nah, listen, Joe, absolutely vital to all the good that's happening on this channel. He's very important. So literally everyone here, it's family settings. Obviously, we're in our WWE bag at a time. I think I'm breaking the rules of kayfabe or whatever they say. But literally, it's family all the way. We will crash out on each other at many a times. But you lot need to know that we're one big delegation, but there's gonna be infighting in it. Family of snaky snakes. You know, because sometimes the comment section, I'm like, oh, no, don't do that. Must be some new delegates. They don't understand us. I know, because there's fighting at all times here. And then we just get back to it. But yeah, I just need you lot to know that, because sometimes you don't create that behavior. It just becomes the norm in that. And literally, we, like, from how we've been growing and what we've been doing, and that's across the path, everyone in this family is mad. We're just weird. Preem, as mad as Preem's been gunning for Joe's Tuesday show, everyone. Anyway, I had to make sure. Family arguments, innit? Anyway, listen, we got to get to it. You lot are going to be disappointed in me this morning. I'm 6 minutes in, and you're going to be disappointed. I know I told you lot, don't get excited about Amarim. Don't, don't read into results, and I gave you lot all sorts of information, what not to do, yeah? Family. And I'm not saying I'm mad excited, yeah? But internally, here, in my mind, here we go. Internally, yeah, after watching what this man has done, I've set new internal goals. That's the best I can say. So guess what? I desperately want to qualify for the next stage of the playoff stage, because Amarim's making me feel, yeah, that we might be able to do something in Europa this season. He's making me believe that we could do something in the Europa League this season. I know that sounds crazy, but then when I think about it, yeah, I know it's, oh boy, shut up. They're saying shut up. You have to understand, no surprises. Oh my God. Hear me out, yeah? The reason why I'm saying this is because us and Spurs are probably the best teams in the competition on paper, yeah? I know we don't move like the best teams, but when I'm looking, if Amarim ball, if we can adapt to Amarim ball quickly, could we not see ourselves beating teams in two legs? Is that an impossible fate? Is that something that's too big for this club? Let's say Euro, because again, I'm talking about players returning. This is a big part of it. Players returning. Kobe, Euro. You got the back three, Leacher, Delit. Leacher, wait, hold on. I'm saying the same player again. Martinez, Delit, Euro, back three, Mazraoui, Delo. Moving to the midfield. Don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen. But why did you time in and out? Who timed in and out? Did I? KG, it's that time of year. And was timed out for saying move. KG, relax. Did you not see the football, though? Did you not see what they... And I know it's not us, but I'm not going to lie. I was light excited. Your head's gone. Is my head gone? Am I moving mad? Stop the show. Hey, it's your birthday for real. Come on. Happy birthday to you. Do you know what they play for me on my birthday? The King Sunny Ade version. Congratulations on your birthday today. Celebrant. We wish you happy birthday. Congratulations on your birthday today. Celebrant. We wish you happy birthday. All right, cool. Let's get back to work. I wish him love in the chat, bro. Just call him Chooks because that name is too long. Man's impression of the Trumps. Let's call it Chooks. Big up. I don't know that one still. Look at the Jamaicans. Look at the Chamels. You lot learn it. I'll play it, but I'll get monetized. I'll get demonetized. King Sunny Ade is not playing about his finances, boy. What am I doing? All right, I think I've said enough. I think I've yapped enough. This is what I'm feeling, though. Also, I haven't finished yapping. There's another part. Alphonso Davies. Alphonse! Man, like so, you know. Are you telling me that's what you want at the club? Are you telling me you don't want Alphonso Davies here? Remove the comment. I will. He's defo going Madrid. I'll imagine. Look what, you know what's mad? I was watching the sporting game, yeah? And the way them wide players, them wingbacks were bombing up. I said, oh my God. Imagine it was Masraoui and Alphonso. And them man know each other as well. And they just, up the, yeah? Whipping it in. Oh my, Rasmus Hyland. Please, let me have that. He ain't coming here. Wait, he ain't coming here for footy. He's coming here for the paycheck. Man, them, we're still Man United. Wait, oh no, I need to check how old this youth is still. I haven't done his. I would take this player though. He's getting Madrid like Euro. You never know. Don't put us out there. Again, it's a project. There's something exciting here. It's and you know, Sir Jim, you heard how he's talking about the squad. Sir Jim wants to make moves. And this Alphonso to Man United thing hasn't gone away. It's just been there. We have a good relationship with Bayern at the moment in terms of bringing players, you know, getting some of their players and stuff. This could work. We could go in the market and pick up these players. I'd rather get back Alvaro Fernandez. KG respect. I'm gonna do that. I just wanted to do the, you know, the oh boy Chooks, my guy. Thank you so much, man. If you got one of those, he sent 2 memberships as well. If you got one of those, and they are not cheap. So big up to you, fam. Thank you very much. If you got one of those, you can put up for the book club today, which will be at, what time do we say that's at? Well, the lines are open and I pinned it as well. So let's go. Let's talk. You don't know all the things we're talking about this morning. We're going to try our best to stay on course. I'm getting a little bit giddy. We need to beat this pack team today. We have to put pack in the pack right now. Players returning, what could be achieved? Alphonso. Streets are saying that's the old 15 memberships going to do that. We need to do a hot chip challenge. We're taking liberties. That's got to happen next week. There's no way we're moving on without doing that. So everyone's got to order that. And we'll do it on stream. I think we should do that on Wednesday. That's enough time for everyone to order that. International break as well. Joe, you're doing it for Racismo. And yesterday as well, you chief. Pav.
Yo, man.
Good morning. Welcome to the show. I'm saying a lot of things. I've spoken about Alphonso. I talked about getting a little bit giddy from that sporting performance, even though I'm trying not to. Where do you want to go with things?
So before I say something, last night, why you rage quit, bro? Why you rage quit the stream? What happened?
I got angry.
What? Go down, getting slapped 7-0, yeah?
We didn't get slapped 7-0.
That's why you conceded 7 goals in one game now.
Listen, it happens, man. It happens.
Hey, by the way, I just want to say, innit, you got someone in your team who thinks he's bigger than everyone else, innit? And you were warned about this.
Someone in our team that thinks they're bigger than everyone else. Who is that?
Connor. He thinks it's all about him. And this is coming from me, yeah? Who don't have issues with him. But when it comes to clubs, this guy is like doo-doo, bro. For someone who's meant to be good at the game, my man's doo-doo at clubs. Everyone was saying it in the chat, and I said it first, innit? The way he goes at everyone else, yeah, but doesn't want to like call out his mistakes. The way he goes at the defenders, yeah. But do you know how hard it is to defend on clubs? And no one can ever tell me, yeah, how to play FIFA, because I'm one of the OGs, yeah, from FIFA 97, 98, I've been playing. Every FIFA, every clubs, every Ultimate Team. Yeah, no one can ever tell me what I'll go on in it when it comes to FIFA. But when I see this man play, this guy's the biggest doo-doo I've seen on clubs.
What is going on? Listen, so now I've you know what? I'm gonna have to give people these 30 seconds just to get off their thingy take before they really give their normal take.
Yeah, you have to. 30-second club tax, innit? The way my man goes at people though, yeah? Bro, no one should ever allow that guy to speak to them like that.
All right,
especially from him. Just saying.
Bro, the time's done. Let's get into this.
Cool. Someone just mentioned, yeah, Alvaro Fernandez, innit? Bring him back. I agree. I agree.
Alvaro, is that hype? Or is anyone checking in on Alvaro and seeing that he's actually doing his job? Because I didn't think he was all that, you know.
I saw a lot of people on Twitter rating his performances over the last few months and last season when he left, innit? Again, I've not watched him personally, but you know that Northside London guy who's on League, innit? He rates him a lot as well.
Okay.
So for someone who supports Benfica as well and Arsenal, cool. But he's not too bad from what I hear in it. I have to go watch highlights, but we have a buyback clause for 16 mil.
What I saw is he like, and I know, remember, you still got to give Malacia. Malacia's still going to come back into things, you know. We don't know if he's totally rubbed. Malacia got injured.
But that's the problem. We have no trust in the two that we have. Shaw and Malacia. There's no trust because they've not been here. So how can we trust them to come back and not get injured again? Again, the Alvaro Fernandez, I think he's 2021, 16 mil buyback clause. There's no risk. And we're bringing in a manager who's been in that league, who's probably seen Alvaro Fernandez play as well. Because you know he's going to do the scouting and whatnot, watching videos, scouting the enemy and all that. If it's someone that he wants, then bring him back. 16 mil, no issue.
You know what? 16 mil though. Like, are you sure there's not like, that feels like a...
There's a reason why we put a buyback clause in. Because maybe the club thought that he goes over there, improves, and we could bring him back one day. That's why you put a buyback clause.
I respect
it. Wasn't a sell-on clause. It wasn't a sell-on clause.
You're not feeling Alphonso at any? You're not feeling Alphonso?
I don't mind it. I'll take both, innit? Alvaro Fernandez and Alphonso, because at this moment we have no left back. We have no left backs. There's no one that we could trust to play there. They've been injured. We don't know if they're ever going to be the same player again.
Look what Uncle's saying, and you know what? We can't put it past. He's saying we'll see the resurrection of Anthony as a left wing back.
I'll be honest. I think that guy's gone in the summer, innit? If Ineos, it won't be down. It won't
No,
be down
you
to the
know what?
manager,
Hold
yeah?
on to this though, because Anthony is a hard working player. Hard working. Tracks back. If he can, I wouldn't put it past him as well. I wouldn't put it past him. Is Anthony fit right now as well? I thought I saw him in the training videos.
I don't know, man. I've not seen it. He probably is. If
Yeah.
anyone knows that he's been on the bench or not the last few games, then let us know in it. But again, I don't want to. I need to bring in people who are naturally been playing that position. I don't want to do this whole project Anthony at
Yeah.
left back in it. Like, I'll be honest, I don't think any of us want to keep this guy at the club anyway. There was a few like rumours about this guy being made loan offers in the French league and whatnot, and they didn't want to do that. But again,
it's your last part of the take and stuff in terms of wait, let me pause it so I don't waste your time. I just want to quickly are you getting a little bit excited about what this manager could potentially do this season?
big man, when I was watching that Sporting City game, I was celebrating like we did that to them. I'm telling you now, yeah. I'm telling you now, I've never been happier. See, at the end of the season when we do the awards, the game of the season is going to be the Sporting 1v Not even us playing. It's the Sporting VC, bro. That's our game of the season.
Bro, I'm telling you.
I couldn't believe what I was watching. And I know, even after the press conference, he said that, when I go to United, I can't be this defensive. I go, bro, I don't care. If you do that against City, I don't care. Play like that. I do not care.
And we win. That's what I'm saying. You know, because people tried, hey, listen, Pav, big up yourself. I got to keep it moving. It's so funny because some people saw that quote and thought he's done a Ten Hag and basically said, I can't play my way at United. And he basically said, I can't be as defensive because they're both two big clubs. But some people try to find a negative spin on it, which was ridiculous. But I don't even mind, bro. Be defensive. If that's what you want to do it. All right, cool. Let's keep it moving. Minna, where did you go? All right, cool. You lot hit the link. Can you let me know if the link is pinned? Because I believe I pinned it earlier. Is it pinned? Yeah, it's at 4 o'clock book club. 2 chapters. 2 chapters for the first one. And then we'll just keep it going. Wait, hold on. Yeah, the link is pinned. Okay, cool. Just people just chilling. All right, let me do Pro Clubs Tax. Pro Clubs Tax. This is crazy that you got to do this, but this community just 40 seconds Pro Club Tax, bro. This is ridiculous. Yo,
KG, can you hear me?
Yeah. Do you want anything you want to say about Pro Clubs while you're here? Pro Club Tax. You got 40 seconds, bro.
I've actually missed it.
Wicked, you don't need it. Perfect stuff. Thank you very much.
I was
all right,
watching
cool.
Champions League, bro.
The floor's yours. We're talking Alphonso. We're talking, are you getting a little bit excited? What do you think Amarim can do this season? Players returning. What's going on in your head right now?
Bro, I have 4 expectations of Amarim.
Ooh,
First,
4.
win the Europa League. Second one, sign Alphonso Davies. Third one, sign the guy on my profile pic. You see here.
Go, Chris.
Get that NFL linebacker out of my club. The one with the curly hair, Xerxes.
You say you don't want the linebacker. No, but you know what? Come on, this is wrong. No, we're being wrong. We have to give Xerxes a chance to get fit. Give him a chance to get fit. Give him a chance.
He's not overweight, bro. He's not on the optimized. He's already fit.
No, he's not. Man,
can you turn into Usain Bolt today? No.
No, but what I need from him is some workhorse.
Unknown caller.
Nah, bro. What I need from him, is some workhorse like energy across the pitch. I don't need to be fast. I need you to just try and give a shit. Some intent. I wanted to play with intensity. That's what I'm looking for. Even if you can't, like, I don't ask you to be like a super pressing machine, but I need you to move about the pitch better than you're moving now.
I mean, we'll see, but I really don't believe. He sold me, as I said, he sold me a fake dream against Crystal Palace. He created like 4 or 5 chances. I said, bro, we have Harry Kane, the new Harry Kane, bro. After that, oh my God, shit after shit after shit. I don't believe in him, bro. He's stretching.
No, it's too soon. It's too soon. It's too soon. Xerxes needs time. You can't do this. Literally, like, even as it's funny, like, sometimes as it can be, I feel we're getting too early with the, he shouldn't have done the blurting. But then we have to give him a chance. It has to be a fresh start for him, absolutely, under the new manager. Before we can't make up our minds about him. That's ridiculous. It is. Like, his manager's pace is crazy.
I hope he turns it around. You know, I'll be the happiest guy if he turns it around. I'll be the happiest guy if Rasmus turns it around. Anthony, I just want my team to
Rasmus is going to turn it around.
Yeah,
Rasmus,
I think,
you look like, I can't wait. I'm doing that video. Straight after this, I'm dropping that video because Rasmus is going to do things that my man can do. I'm telling you. Remember, he's older, you know. Gyökeres is older than him, and look at the journey that he's gone on. Let me pause it because I'm talking into your time. Let me just quickly say this, This player went all over the place. He didn't just find himself at Sporting. It's taken him a while. That has been almost been seasoned for a minute. Rasmus is only 21 years old. He has got some things that you can say can be developed. We're going too crazy because guess what? You're going to be doing the Alvaro with Rasmus talking about buyback clause because he's on fire at some point. Let's give him a chance. I'm just saying, give him a chance before we just want to throw him away. Rasmus could be good. Anyway, the floor's
Rasmus is I think better now. I mean, he's clear of Xerxes right now, but I hope we can find that duo that we cannot like ask for Gyökeres. We cannot ask for another striker when we have 2 strikers. I hope they turn out great. I hope Hyland, turns the season around with Amarim. I think he can get in those spaces. He likes to run
spaces.
Like Gyökeres. I watched Gyökeres against City. I've watched him a couple times in Sporting against when they play Porto or Benfica. And I really like the movement. So if Ruben can tell him what to do, and also Alvaro, I watched him live.
What do you think? Tell us about him. We'll give you that Alvaro tax, bro. That scout tax.
I watched him live in Belgrade when they played Red Star like 1 month ago.
Yes,
bro, he was the best player on the pitch. He was the best player. Like we have a really. As I said, I support Red Star, and also to all Arsenal fans in the chat, we have 1 more Champions League than you. We have a very strong winger. He's also Nigerian, KG. Peter Polayinka. He locked him down, bro. He was the best player on the pitch, attacking wise as well. He was like overlapping, underlapping.
Yes. If
we don't get Alphonso, my second option is Alvaro.
Thank you very much, bro. This is now I've heard Pav come in here and say something. I've heard you say it. A lot of people are saying the same thing in the chat. Brother, big up. Thank you so much. Stay blessed. Up here. All right. I like what I'm hearing. I like it. Gyökeres. Oh, you don't pronounce the G. It's silent. And the M in Amarim. Oh, it's Amarim. Amarim though. Amarim. That sounded good, He's had 4 starts and fans already just weighing him off. Sad. Your cash. What? We ain't even signed him, man. I'm trying to learn how to say his name. Amarim. I'm gonna wait for him to say his name to us. I'ma win. Wario, I'm gonna win. Let me read some of these. What do you call it? Keegan, bring back Alvaro. Been watching. Malacia is dead. Malacia is back on grass. Malacia is ready to play football. Malacia is ready. Like, when I heard the presser, Rude is like, he's the closest. He's been in training. Malacia is actually back, but they're just waiting for the game to slot him into. KG, what happened a few days ago? Let's put it past us. The racers have. I think people said it was taken out of context. I was simply repeating the line of the people's champion. I apologize. Let's unite. Ghana to Nigeria. You know what? We can overcome it. I just want it to be a safe space. You know, I felt that the situation was, I don't think it was handled by Reckless FC correctly. You know, I'm more disappointed with a club that's been established a few weeks ago, how they managed it, especially a club that understands, you know, especially Joe. We actually need to do a Truth is Truth, especially Joe, who also has a podcast called Truth is Truth, where he tells the truth, and he allowed that to happen to me. But all I want to do is be able to create in a safe space. So yeah, no room for it. We need to do that. Let's go. Who's next? Zachariah. Let me do.
Yes,
Hey, do you need that? You need that thingy tax? Do you need that?
No, sir. No, sir.
No need. Wicked. Thank you very much. The floor's yours. Where do you want to go? Alphonso, players returning. Are you getting giddy? What's your feelings about today's game?
Last time I spoke to you, Eric Ten Hag was still in the job, and I think you was just turning, like you was just going out.
Yes.
Like you was just going Ten Hag out. That was last time I spoke to you, and then obviously he got sacked or whatever. I can't lie to you. Yeah, the results weren't good enough. You know what I mean? The results weren't good enough. You know, I was a supporter of the manager. The results weren't good enough, and they sacked him. I was a little bit sad at the time just because I didn't want these players to get away with it. But you know what, bro? The dust has settled now. I like it. I like it. PR. I can't lie. I get a little bit giddy, but I'm gonna calm down because you know what it is, bro. Ineos, you know what it is, bro. I respect Ineos because why? The reason why I didn't want him out in the first place because I thought they were gonna give Rude the job to the end of the season, and I couldn't be asked for all of that, bro. I didn't want Ollie Part 2. I didn't want this right off the season in October. I didn't want all of that. So now that they brought in their guy, they did the business. That's what I respect about Ineos. They got the job done quickly. Yes, they couldn't get him any earlier, but when this comes in Monday, when he comes on Monday, then I know that the season's officially the season's starting because now they've got the manager in charge now from Monday. So that's what I'm excited about.
You're absolutely right, man. And Ineos have done so well to do what they like to bring in, because we could have been saying, should we give Rude the job? You know how we would have done? Yeah. We would have been moving mad.
Oh, you know what, bro?
Carry on.
I can't lie to you, bro. You see Rude, yeah? Like, I don't know, bro. Something about him, bro. Not in terms of being a manager for the club. I'm not saying that. I'm saying, yeah, he should definitely stay behind the scenes, yeah? But I like he's got good energy. Do you know what it is, bro? I like a manager that can speak to the media properly. Eric Ten Hag didn't have that, bro. He was just getting bullied left, right, and centre. And I think our new
No, but do you know what though?
He could do that.
The media were bullies to Eric Ten Hag. You know, they bullied him. They bullied him, and he wasn't ready for it. I think his grasp of the English language didn't let him see the thinly veiled swipes and that. But I wouldn't have Rude. Like, I like that Rude wants the job, and I like that he will slot in anywhere, but it has to be whatever Amarim's on.
100%, broski. 100%. Listen, I even like Amarim because Amarim looks like he can speak well as well. I reckon he's not going to get bullied by these man. He's going to be bullying them, actually. Like, I like what he said. I don't know if you saw the interview after the game against when he beat Man City. Yes. He was saying some good stuff, bro. He was saying, yo, listen. He was saying that wasn't my best result. He said when I lost to City last time, that was my best result because then I could learn from that. Do you know what I'm saying? I like.
No, but that's from the Ollie. No, hey, listen, that's from the Mourinho playbook. That's just for the cameras, bro. I'm telling you right now, if my manager said, you know what, the day was my greatest day was when we lost 4-0 to Arsenal, because on that day I realized, no. I say, listen. I say, hey.
Lose 4-0 to Arsenal. That would never even happen, bro. What's going on here?
No, I'm just saying, if my manager comes out and says that day that I lost 4-0 to Arsenal, I know the fans were there, and I say, big man, that's not your best day. Don't ever say that again.
No, you're right for that. But listen, I'm happy with like the fact that you got the manager in charge. I'm happy that. So, do you think it's a bit sus that some of the players are starting to come back fit? Luke Shaw in particular, hiding all season, and now he's thinking, new manager.
Bro, let's speak on it. Let's speak on that matter.
I'm not happy about, bro. This is the reason why I wasn't happy that he sacked him at the start, because I think some of these players are actually fraudulent, bro. Some of them.
No, there's no way back for Luke Shaw. There is no. I'm telling you now, Luke, and he's gonna. Do you know what Luke's gonna do? You see in that wing back position, he's gonna go crazy.
Shawberto, look, remember we were calling him Shawberto Carlos. He's gonna come back like that.
He's gonna go crazy in that position. He is going to lose his mind.
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy that I'm hopefully Malacia can come back and not have any more complications, because you saw what happened to Neymar, innit?
Yeah,
but listen, pick up the channel, man.
Big up, man. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate you, bro. Stay blessed. Let me drop a little ad right now. Boom. Add in the chat. Hold tight. Hit the like button. There's 300 people. This is why we have them. This is why I do it still. I should put it on extreme mode, fam. There's 338 people here right now, and there's 110 likes. We can do better. I know we can. Let's keep it moving, though. Let's not waste time. Well, I'm gonna just be doing thingies after every nah, not the ads. Let me read to big up though, Joel. You're my guy still. Live chat. Disgusted. What am I doing? Come on, KG. Get back. I got Court Star waiting next. Courts. Hold on, we need to give you your time. Hold on. Would you like sorry.
It's time, let's talk about it.
Yeah. Essential, because I did end the stream kind of abruptly.
It was a bit mad. It was a bit mad.
Cool. The floor's yours, bro. What do you want to say, man?
Mina needs to move up top. That has to happen.
I messaged
that
her.
Has to happen.
I said the formation.
That has to happen. Honestly, I'm not sure if I can do those after post 12 o'clock streams again. I'm on 4 hours sleep. I'm tired.
Yeah. Things need to, bro, we need some structure.
Blue collar and that.
Yeah, we need some structure.
Some structure. But it's good. And I think we just need to, we can't be every time everything's good, everyone's vibes in. One little mistake, people want to crash out. Can't be like that. I had a stinker yesterday. I'll hold my hands up. I didn't play well yesterday. But it's such life. But
bro, I don't know how you do that position, because I hate it. It's not fun there.
DM and left back they're not fun, but it's because you've got to be due diligent the whole time, because you're like Pat said, it's very hard to defend in clubs because you're defending and everyone's rushing forward from the other team. So it's not an easy job, but
bro, we finished that thingy text, bro. We gotta get to.
Let's go to United. Let's go to United.
Yeah, we gotta go to United. There's so much. KG stinker to me. Anyway, we're moving on to United.
Don't let them draw you out. I think you need. One last thing. You need to turn the comments off mid-game, because I can see when the comment gets to you, because you'll read it out and be like, no.
No, do you know what it is? Yeah. So we're still here, which is terrible. Yeah. It wasn't the comments that was getting to me yesterday. There was little things, because Joe got on my nerves a little bit, but he wasn't.
Joe got on my nerves so much. He did his job because he was irritating the life out of me.
No, do you know what? What it was pissing me off here is we had no manager. We had no manager, and I had to be kind of, because I know there's crash out moments. You know when the team is gonna come apart, and I got to kind of keep the club together. There's moments when I got to keep everyone together.
That's how my thing was, just saying, guys, calm down. That was yesterday. I was like, just calm down, because mistakes are gonna happen. But anyway, let's go to United, because
let's go to United.
A whole podcast about pro contract.
All right, cool.
But so. I was thinking, when I realized we're going to be playing that back three system,
yes,
Alphonso Davies is a wonderful option at that left mid wing back kind of role, because he's got the ability going forward as well as defensively. I'm not going to lie, I've not seen Alvaro Fernandez play other than the time he played in preseason. He looked good.
Yeah, in preseason I wasn't moved by him, but
he looked quite good. But it's preseason. Like, it's hard to fully gauge. So for the guys who have said they've seen him at Benfica and done his job, that's good. I'm glad we got the buyback. That was good business to be able to protect an asset for the future. I think Luke Shaw coming back, I think he might play left centre back over the back three when he comes back as well. That's an option.
Left centre back or the back three?
Because remember he played left centre back in the back two when after the World Cup.
I remember that, but then options wise,
it's as an option.
He look like? Oh, as an option.
Oh no, he's not like the first option, but as an additional option as the back three. I think
it's an idea because Johnny Evans can't. I love
Johnny Evans. I love Johnny Evans, man. But he's. I think so. Here's what I'm saying: is in next season he's like registered to the squad, but doesn't like is a coach essentially. But you know, for the emergency one, where because we seem to always get 3 or 4 centre back injuries every season somehow. He's registered to the squad as a like last resort.
No, we can't. The club has to. We have to step up. If we're going to be the best in class, we can't do that. All those days are done. That's the old school.
I hope that I'm going to be pessimistic about this because of how many injuries we've had at centre back. I'd love for the fact for him not to have to do that, but we'll see. I think there's a chance we go back for Brantford in the summer again, especially if Everton get relegated.
And don't you think we're gonna raid Sporting just a light raid?
Who's the centre back? Joe's always is it Ignacio? Joe's been talking about him for time.
Oh wait, wait, hold on, wait, 1 second, 1 second.
Bring someone else in. And
yeah. Talk to Uncle.
What's going on, Unks? Uncle, you're muted.
Yes. How
you doing?
Where did well, all good. Just passing by. I don't know what chaos was going on in the game yesterday. You know,
there was a bit of chaos yesterday. We missed you, Uncle. We missed you.
Wait, no, this is it. No, Unks. On a serious note, we need you. We're so sorry. I need you, Unks. Unks, on a serious note, we need you. There was many a games where management would have got us over the line.
The senior eldership. They bring the family together when things are falling apart.
We needed
That's when, in my family, we had my nana when she was alive. Yes. She was the one that brought everyone together. Uncle, you're that for the delegates.
We need you, 100%. Unks, we apologize.
You see the thing there with life. As an old man, you get to realize that sometimes you just sit back and let life do its thing. I was watching you people. You people played all your politics. I was looking at you people. You were listening to betrayers up and down. I was like, experience has taught me that we are going to come back full circle. And well, we are here today. I will consider your distance. I don't have any bad feelings towards anybody. I'm an old man. I don't have time to beef anybody. I'm watching the red meat is not good for me, so I can't beef people.
Yes.
Oh yes. So I'm watching. I'll be back soon. Don't worry. I have.
Oh, you're just watching. You're not going to join us yet. You're going to take your time.
No, I will be back soon.
Amen.
Let us see from next week.
Amen.
Because
we'll wait. We'll wait. Just the way Man City waited for Pep. We're happy to wait.
You got that master key for the team. It's yours.
We're happy to wait.
No problem.
Absolutely.
No problem.
We're gonna be back. We need he's on gardening leave. We need it. All right, cool. Back to it though. 1 second. I'll bring Uncle back in a second. Court, where was we just now?
We're talking Ignacio and you raiding Sporting.
Yeah, Raiden Sporting. Ain't there no one? Because there was that young kid, looked so young. Like
I didn't actually watch the City. I was at church. I didn't watch the City game.
Oh, well, good for being at church, innit? Oh, so there's no point talking to you about it. Even though you're my team, in bin. I'll bring it back. He wants to talk about Gyökeres.
I was gonna say Gyökeres. I've seen Gyökeres. I've been doing the comps watch.
Yeah.
Real G's move in silence like lasagna. Bring him in.
Absolutely. Diamade looks suspect. Ignacio's injured a lot. Don't want him. Look at our new manager. He's got hair. NHS.
Hey, how are you?
I'm very good. I'm, talking about getting giddy. And, I'm telling people just to try and manage their expectations.
Yeah, definitely.
There's excitement for me a little bit. Talk to me. Where are you right now with things?
I'm trying not to get too excited about it, because I feel like, how after the City Sporting game, I was like, oh my God, this is it. But then I had to spend some time and just collect myself, gather myself, and like, don't get too excited, calm down. Let him have a season.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's yeah.
It's tough though because that result
guys.
was ridiculous. That result, it sent a message. I know a lot of people are like United fans getting excited, but I've never seen someone do that to Pep. They could have scored more goals. I don't think I've seen that. Who's done that to Pep?
I also think Pep winning all those trophies back to back, and he's starting to become a little pig-headed. You know what I mean? So I feel like he's relaxing, and the 116 charges and all of that too is all. So I feel like he's either becoming pig-headed or he's getting ready to leave. So at this point, I don't care. And he's trying to blame it off on injuries.
Right, did you see that? Last season, salty. Did you see what Pep said about we'll play them twice and maybe again in the FA Cup, but we won't play that. We won't see the Champions League.
Yeah.
That was rude, though. That was rude. Pep stays having those for us, Pep is, but I respect it because he's supposed to be the enemy. It was rude, though. That was nasty. But
let him bring that energy because I really want to play him in the FA Cup like that.
Yeah,
maybe Carabao Cup. I don't know. Let's see.
If we beat them, it's not ads every 2 minutes. Who's saying ads every 2 minutes?
Calm down, guys. Watch the ads. There's nothing wrong with watching the ads.
There you go. This is like a free show. All right, cool. Go on, carry on.
And I really feel like he needs to know to calm down a little bit. Pep, I'm talking about.
Yeah.
He needs to be beaten several times to know. Because even Hyland, let's just say, I hope he is humble right now because missing that penalty, oh my God, it was very satisfying to me.
It was satisfying.
So satisfying. On the injuries, I did say some time ago that Malacia and Euro will hit the pitch before Luke Shaw. He needs to go ASAP. First person out the door. Shout out to him for staying for 10 years. He's done us so much, a world of good. I even bet that Harry Moss will come onto the pitch before he does and start again.
Don't be surprised, if Malacia doesn't surprise us in this position because Malacia's not a bad player. I don't know why he just got injured. I've never seen a player get injured, and I feel like we've all just thrown him away. Like he wasn't even.
He wasn't bad. I think people need to
a player injured, and we all just decided we hate you. Well, I feel like that's what's happened to Malacia.
Exactly. Then why? I don't understand why people are giving him hate. I actually do not.
Like he hasn't even got an injury record like that. Then he was mistreated. He was misdiagnosed, or like
the treatment just didn't go his way. It happens. You treat yourself for something, and it doesn't. You're part of the 2% that it goes wrong for. Every treatment has its risks.
Yeah. Can I give you? I'm going to give you some extra time. By the way, I want to talk to you about this Xerxes thing because while I played my part in it, yeah, and I was just more mad at Charles because he just wouldn't give Xerxes a chance. I mean, he wouldn't give Rasmus a chance at the time. Yeah, we're getting a bit crazy with the. Don't we want to give? Doesn't Xerxes deserve a fresh start under this Amarim guy?
He does. Some people
Xerxes already made up their minds.
Yeah, he always deserved the season because we gave Hyland the season. And it's just so happened that I feel like once Xerxes starts scoring like goals again, he'll be fine. You know where it just so happened that Xerxes' first goal was the first game of the season. So we thought that, or people thought that he was going to be like scoring every game like that, like the way Hyland was. And
They
then
said
Hyland
he's kind of Zlatan-ish though, but he's not though. They said, wait, Ronaldo, who did he say he's supposed to be like? They told us the names and he hasn't been that at all.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's the mistake that we did. We were comparing him to the big names. We shouldn't have done that. We should have just let him come play, create his own way.
Yeah, because they said Ronaldinho. That was the maddest one. Like all the stuff they said, I don't see. What they say, Ronaldinho, and he said his favorite player is Zlatan, and they put Firmino. I can't see a single one of those players in this man at the moment. A single one, none of them. No Ronaldinho for sure. No. Was Zlatan Ronaldinho hybrid? Jesu. He's not even.
Can I say one thing before I go? I said, somebody in the comments said that I said Onana would have 8 goals. What I said was he'll have 8 goals and assists. It could be 8 assists, 8 goals, 8.
Let's just stop that, doctor, because she's clearly raided the drug supplies. Mo! All right, Mo, we need to give you the tax. We need to give you, what do you call it? The pro club tax. She tried to justify it. Mo said he wants to be next, and then he's gone. I don't even understand Mo. I can't believe she's saying 8 goals and assists for Onana. She knows he's a goalkeeper as well. I need my time. Let's go. Let's go to Uncle. Unks, do you want to have a minute? Do you want pro clubs tax?
No, not really. I was just wondering whatever supplies Dr. NHS took this morning. She should share the link to the chat just in case. There's a period some people are going through and they need a bit of relief. So, doctor, you can send the link on the chat. Just
man, my wife walked in. Okay, he's being a responsible husband. Cool. Let's let him live his life. Unks, there's a lot of stuff to talk about. I'm gonna give that Unks tax as well, to be honest.
Okay.
Let's talk.
I think
about United. Go ahead.
First things first. Why are people telling us to go to Sporting and raid their players? Why? Why is that? Why is that a conversation? The last time a manager did it here. But why should we do it? The last time a manager did it in our club, how did it go? You should understand that managers transitioning to leagues versus players transitioning to leagues are 2 different things.
Yeah.
That a player is doing well in that league does not mean the player would absolutely kill it in the Premier League. When we are buying players, it's not players who have played for the manager. It's players who will suit the strength of not just his style of play, but also the Premier League. So that is very, very important.
You know what? It's a good point that you make, because I can't lie to you, yeah? Not at 1 second did I think about what went wrong with raiding a club and bringing in players. But then the only player that's really kind of worked for has been Martinez.
Yes, which is good when he's good, but he can be outrageous when he's outrageous. But apart from that, how many other players, you know, from that place? So I think that should not be a conversation.
What about
The
Matthias
second,
De Ligt, though, and Mazraoui? Because they're players that he's worked with in the past.
yeah, but there are also players that have gone to other leagues and done it.
Very true.
We are talking about bringing players directly from Sporting.
Point. Yeah, that's a good point. Go on.
A second shorter conversation. This is not really a conversation. I don't think Luke Shaw has any place back in the squad. And for people saying this thing about he's waiting for the manager to leave and now he will come back and do really well. I mean, if the owner, the owner himself, could use Luke Shaw and do example of cars that are broken down. Do you know how much Luke Shaw watch that they are doing in that club? So he will not just do that thing that he did under Glazers, where he will just come back and do one outstanding. I think the club is in a better position than that. We now have footballing people who make footballing decisions, and they will know that Luke Shaw is not sustainable long term. If Luke Shaw has a fantastic season when he comes back, it's even good for us because we can sell him and make good money. And I think that's what is going to be the plan. So I don't think Luke Shaw will just do what he usually does and just come back and be outstanding.
It's a big point. It's a big point.
That's about that conversation.
And then Alphonso or this youngster Alvaro.
Okay, before I get there, let me briefly talk about the Hyland and the Gyökeres conversation. Yes. Most people need to take time and go and look at the type of goals that Gyökeres scores. A lot of Gyökeres goals comes from players carrying the ball and running into the box and either cut it back or play it into the box for him. That is Sporting style of play. And that is very important for the attack just behind the striker. Players that run. See, the way they won the penalties against Man City was they drove with the ball into the box.
Yes.
And if Man City had not tackled them, they would have crossed. Those players are not going into the box to shoot. They are going into the box to create chance for the striker. Now, one of the things we've been complaining about Rasmus is we are not creating chances for him. Rasmus is a striker if we let him do his thing. Because there are times in that game where I saw Gyökeres walking when they were not with the ball. He wasn't pressing. He was walking. He was conserving his energy because he needed it in attack. You know, I am sure Rasmus can thrive in this system. If it's running in behind the defenders, we've seen him do it. He did it in the Champions League. If it's to being in the box, we've seen him do it several times. It just depends on what instruction the manager is giving him. So I don't think we need Gyökeres. I think we need players behind Rasmus that can drive with the ball. That is Sporting style of play. Drive with the ball.
That player that we saw in similar to what we saw in Spain, the Almo player, that guy, like what we saw for that, was it for Spain? And he's at Barcelona. Yeah, he drives.
And well, I think we can. This is where I think
I'm not saying him, but I'm saying in that type of makeup.
Oh yes, yes,
yeah, that's what I meant.
Yes, and this is where I think if we move Kobe Mainoo a bit forward, he will thrive because Kobe knows how to walk in tight spaces. He's not the fastest when he has a lot of ground to cover, but if he plays in those positions behind the striker and he's driving with the ball into the box, himself and Ahmad, they can be very good at it.
Don't you think that's where, because Ahmad is the player that I think can drive with the ball, pick it up and give the ball to play the ball into the striker. I think you already have that in Ahmad, unless am I misprofiling?
No, but he plays two players behind the striker.
Yes.
It's a 3-4-2-1 or 3-4-3. So those two behind the striker, it can be Ahmad and Mainoo. It can be any other two players. Bruno might have to play a
I
bit
worry
deeper.
for Bruno. I worry for Bruno under this manager in terms of because of what Bruno, the stupid stuff Bruno does. But hopefully he can stop that and make him on point. But there's a lot of things that Bruno does that pisses me off that I've realized since
I
the last.
am a bit more worried. I'm a bit more worried about Bugatti, but that's a conversation for another day.
All right.
I know people say he has played under him, but I'm actually worried for him.
All right, Unks, we'll speak soon. Wow, he said he's a bit more worried for Agate. I'm worried for Bruno. Well, I can't say worried because if it is the end, it's the end. But then some of Bruno's decision making is beyond frustrating. It's beyond some of the things Bruno has done. And is it fair to say Bruno's had a huge hand in Ten Hag getting sacked? Is that fair? Is that fair to say Bruno's had a huge hand in Ten Hag getting sacked? Wait, let me ask let's do a poll. Yes. Yeah. Sacked. Yes or no? I just feel like he went off the boil for a really long time. His goals dried up. His assists dried up. He was taking chances. It was really bad from Bruno. Like without Bruno, Ten Hag won't be here for more than one season. I just feel like he was I don't know, man. Bruno went in through a long phase. You know when he said the senior players need to step up, and you look into Bruno and saying, "What the f are you doing?" Rashford as well. Are you using a typewriter, KG? I don't know. Let's do that. 63% say yes. 64. Nah, you man are lying. No way. I heavily disagree. Is this a little bit of a light debate? Is this a light debate that we can have? Who's in here that wants to argue? Hey, let me know, and we can have a little light Bruno. Who's in here that's arguing for? Mark N, you want to argue for? Mark N, whose side are you arguing for? Are you defending Bruno?
Yeah, defending
Bruno, Bruno. Hey, who's here to say that? Who's here to speak against Bruno? Basically, the opposite. Is anyone here that's like, drop the link? I'll argue again. Okay, 1 second. Lil Yo-Yo. It's linked. The link's there. The link's there. Let me remove some people out.
I think man them roid around about the wrong players, bro.
Okay, fair enough.
I
Bring
think
me
we
in
need
if
to
there's
be
no one.
open-minded. I think considering some of the players we have, or the promotions we have of them during Ten Hag tenure, I think we need to step back on that a little bit. Not fully, but like a half step, because I feel like some players.
Hold on 1 second. Before you go, I want to just make sure. Is there anyone else in here that wants to argue against the fact that I didn't want to argue that they believe that Bruno is probably is a major reason? Because look, there's 62% here that believe that Bruno plays a big part in Ten Hag losing his job. Is it fair to say Bruno's had a huge hand in Ten Hag being sacked? And 62% say yes. Base the kid. Base. Jump in. Here's the link. It should be pinned. So when people saying where's the link, it should be pinned. Hold on. Let's see what people wanna. Lil Yo-Yo. I'm against Bruno. Sam's okay. Cool. Let me bring one more person in. You're on the side of for Bruno. Is that right, Lil Yo-Yo Esquire?
I'm against.
Oh wow.
So I don't think it's Bruno. Not only Bruno.
Wait, so you're saying that Bruno's played a part, or you're saying he hasn't played a part?
I'm saying it's not only Bruno.
I was going to say that too. I would say that some players
All
who
right,
play a
let's
more
go.
major
Let's go.
role.
Wait, I'll start with you guys then.
All
I'll
right.
start with someone that's got the you know, Sams, you're saying I'm against Bruno. The floor's yours. What do you want to say?
For me, it's the captaincy. That's where he has failed the team, because I don't think he's the right captain. His attitude, the waving of the arms, crying to the ref all the time. He doesn't set the example. And that the problem in United right now is the culture, is the getting at each other properly to say, look, this is not good enough. We need to step up. And that's where it comes from the top, and that's from the captain with the manager in tow. So for me, that's where he's played a major part in not supporting the manager to get the most out of this team.
Absolutely. You know, a lot of people agreeing with that take.
I disagree with that.
Oh wait, hold on. I'll give you a chance to clap back. You can take a minute if you need. The floor's yours.
Well, you know, I do agree there, because I feel like we starting to have this rule of a follower thing. It's not Instagram, bro. Literally, these man them have brains. There's not NPC characters in the video game. You know, like when you're playing teams and you don't have enough players, you know, some of the players just be NPCs running by algorithm. This is what this man trying to say, bro. Because everybody is human beings. We are all individuals. We're responsible for ourselves, bro. If you all see an example with KG and Uncle in print and with the reckless delegate team, Delegate FC. These man them was not listening to Uncle telling them what to do, the right thing. They make Uncle feel like if he was speaking Greek, because none of them don't understand Greek. So for me, I looking at it from a perspective, some of these players, bro, the suspect. When Bruno flail his arms or he curling, you know, you don't think about it like, you know, you want to have players with passion who willing to hold other players accountable. I mean, Roy Keane say these things.
We're gonna have to stop
Winning
you there.
teams,
Hold on, we're gonna
players
have to
just
stop you
hold
there.
each
That's the
other
end of your minute.
accountable on
No,
the
that's the
team.
end of your minute. 1 second. That's the end of your minute. I'm gonna just quickly do a poll and just ask: did anyone understand?
Bro, he lost me.
Did
Bro, he
anyone
lost me.
understand?
KG, he said, oh, I 100% disagree. And then he said, oh, but I partly agree. Mark, I said, Mark, you're so confusing sometimes, man.
Mark, I got a poll. I'm just gonna let them.
Bro, I do agree,
Wait,
bro. Because I wouldn't.
hold on. We're gonna give you another chance. We're gonna give you another chance if they
Take a minute, man. Take a
Not a
minute.
minute for what, bro? I tell you, man, chopping shit, bro. You can't blame.
No, wait.
Everybody have to be
Nah, Mark, I
responsible
want you
for
to hear
themselves,
yourself
bro.
again, brother. Mark, I want you to hear yourself again. You started and said, oh, I 100% disagree. And then you said, oh, but I partially agree.
I never said I partially agree, bro. When did I say
You
I
did.
partially? Are you not
Yes,
listening,
you
or?
did.
Bro, I
Brother,
said
you
I
did.
don't agree, bro. I
VAR.
vehemently disagree, bro.
VAR.
VAR
Do
it,
you
bro.
want
I
me to
never
send the
agree with
clip?
the dude, bro.
Do you want to get the
Because
clip,
listen, you
Mark?
cannot
Mark,
say
Mark.
do
You
bro.
want
They
you
hearing
want
things,
the
though.
clip?
Yo,
Mark,
You want
do you
the
want
clip?
me to
it's
send
time
the
for
clip,
court.
or do you want to save
Bro, I
yourself and
don't
admit it?
disagree. But what I say just now
Wait,
had
Mark.
nothing to
Would
agree
you
with
want
what
the
he was
clip,
saying.
Mark? Do you want the clip or not?
Bro, bring the clip, but I know I disagree
Okay,
with the
I'm going
dude.
to
So
work.
what
Give
you're
me a
saying could
second. Give
never
me a
be agreeing
second.
with the dude.
See you in a second. All right, cool. So what's happened here is we've done the votes, and 89% of the poll are saying they didn't understand what you're saying. So we're gonna give you that chance to run it back.
Okay, let me run it back for y'all
You run
real
it
quick.
back and just
I'll
be a
be
bit more,
short.
give us more
Listen,
clear. Oh no, you got a minute still. My guy only used 30 seconds to get his point across, but the floor's
bro,
yours. Go on.
you cannot blame the Bruno for the actions of some players. It's like blaming KG and all those fellas' actions on Uncle when
But
they
I'm not
was not
saying
listening to
he's the
him.
only
Bro,
one, man.
everybody had to be responsible. You could say what you want now from the captain, this and the manager, this, bro. Players had to listen. If men them don't want to listen, they're not going to listen. You can't carry a horse to drink water, and if it don't want to drink, it not going to drink, bro. The realistic opinion of that is, bro, you cannot blame Bruno for certain men being dimwits, bro.
But the question was, Mark N. The question was, did he play a major role in
I
getting Ten
don't
Hag
think
sacked?
so.
And I think
I
he
think other
played a major
players play
role
more
being the
significant
captain.
role because the attack was not scoring goals and they missed the most big chances. Men missing 14, 15 chances, bro.
What about the chances that Bruno misses?
Yeah, but Bruno is not one of the main attackers, bro. He's like more attacking midfielder. Men like Rashford, the guys who playing in the front three, those are the more responsible ones because they got big chances and then
But
score.
we've
All
been
right, so
saying
I'm
that
gonna. You know what?
Rasmus
We stop it there. We stop it there. So what I'm gonna do is actually give Uncle a chance to. I'm gonna give Uncle a chance to speak on what he thinks about this. Yo, Unks, what are you saying? You got a
Yes,
minute? What are
while
yours?
I'm before I start, while I'm going to my points, Mark N, just try take a few seconds and recollect your thoughts. Gather your thoughts, okay, so that it makes sense. Now, if somebody is a leader, if somebody is a captain of the team, the person is supposed to be the leader on the field of play. We have always said that Bruno throws tantrums. The problem, the caveat to that was he will create some magical chance. I don't think we can count the number of big chances Bruno has created this season on one hand. And we have seen Bruno, in fact, this season it's become more obvious. You will see Bruno in the same phase of play, give the ball away 4 or 5 times. As the central creator, there are times where you will scream, Bruno, keep the ball on the floor. Bruno, keep the ball. Bruno, just keep it simple. He will give the ball away to the opponent and put himself in dangerous positions. Although one red card was rescinded, Bruno has had 2 red cards this season.
Sorry, Uncle. I'm gonna
As
have
the
to stop
captain.
you there. Absolutely, I'm gonna have to stop you there. Do you want an instant rebuttal, Mark?
Let them fellas go again. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about what I want to say. So let them go again, and I will respond to both of them.
That's Bruno. That's Bruno. I'll say this about Bruno. You know, when Bruno is the 2 senior players in this squad, yeah, is Rashford and Bruno. Yeah, Bruno, because he wears the armband, I've got a massive expectation of him. And I have one of the other player in Rashford. The fact that we were relying on Garnacho and Kobe Mainu to save us, other than them two, is a damning indictment of how they need to be. The fact of the matter is, when the Bozo Dean really does kick in, Bruno's a big part of it. It's not like he's calming them down and saying, hey guys, stop doing this. He's just as petulant, just as ridiculous, just as he starts to rush, just as taking match. Bruno is making mistake after mistake. And you're like, bro, where is your composure? You're the captain here. You shouldn't be moving like this. But when we're winning, totally different Bruno. That's when Bruno, you takes time. He's on point. Look at the misses. There's been some huge misses. I shouldn't be relying on Kobe and Garnacho more than Bruno. I shouldn't. And I am. I need them to save me before he does. That's a disgrace. I'm sorry we have to be real. Like he's got a part to play. Yes, Ten Hag was bad. He was bad. But Bruno, let's look at him in certain games and say his head's gone. And that's what I have an issue with.
Let me add this. You guys were talking about Rasmus not getting enough chances. Who is the major chance creator in that team? That's another comment. You know, he is the man who's supposed to make that team tick, not only because of the armband, but because of his position in the team. If he wants to play that cam role or that floating position that he likes to play,
yeah,
he needs to step up. But I want to add a hot take into this.
Go ahead.
I think Maguire in the back 3 in the middle is going to shine for you lot. That's my view. Because
really?
He shined.
No, Maguire won't. But let us not go into that. I know you are about to say he shone for England, but England played a lot deeper with the back 3 than Amarim is doing. Amarim is going to play a high line. Maguire will shine in a back 3 when they sit deeper, but we are not going to sit deeper. So the problem of his speed and agility still comes into play. But back to was that the point you wanted to make, that he played with England?
Bro, why are we talking about Maguire when the man's on a free contract next year anyway?
Exactly.
in vain.
Anyways, back to
Exactly.
That's
back
just
to
Let's
the
one
get back.
Bruno
mistake. It's
Let's
back
just
to
get
the
back
one
to
Bruno
them.
mistake.
matter.
So
I want to mention a few captains. Who is Arsenal captain? Martin Odegaard.
Odegaard.
Who is Liverpool's captain?
Salah,
Van
Van
Dijk.
Dijk,
Van Dijk.
Van Dijk.
Who is Man City's captain?
Kyle Walker,
I
no?
believe in the match,
Walker, but someone
Kyle
else is
Walker.
wearing it now. So
In
who
the
else is
match
wearing it
yesterday
now?
was Bernardo Silva that wore it. The match against this thing. Now you can look at teams' captains. When Gundogan was there, he was the captain. One thing you would see is leadership and calm head.
Bernardo Silva,
A
calm
captain.
head.
Have you seen Bernardo Silva this season?
Have you seen Bernardo Silva as a player in general?
No.
Hold
on.
games,
You
bro.
see. Oh no.
This
You see.
madness here, bro.
Here's the bias.
KG,
Here is the
let me
bias.
rebuttal
Hold
now
on.
before you go.
But
Hold
this
on.
is
I
what
am
this is what
rebuttal first,
I
cause
am getting to Bernardo Silva. Let me tell you something
forget
about
Bernardo
Bernardo
Silva.
Silva.
I can't bring
No.
Bernardo Silva
You
into this. Bring in
but you can't
somebody
say
else.
forget him. No.
Yeah,
You can't say forget
he
him
more
without
petulant than
context.
Bruno
No.
though. He always arguing with the referee though. He
No.
don't
But
get
you
yellow
can't. But
cards though.
you need context.
It's our
You need
pictures, bro. In
context.
many
Hold
games,
on.
more games than Bruno. No yellow cards. Same thing with
You
Hyland.
need.
But we can
Hold
still
on.
take
You
it.
need context. Hold on.
Let
You
him
need
One
talk.
context.
context.
So
Have
you
you
see that
watched?
man screaming at a referee,
I
and the
know
referee
Bernardo
gave him no yellow
Silva.
card for
I
nothing.
know Bernardo Silva generally. As you know him. But I am talking about this season when he was appointed the assistant captain and in the games that he has played as a captain. Bernardo Silva has become a more mature player than you know him as. And that is the point I am trying to make.
He didn't
We've
kick
always
down a
known
man
Bernardo Silva
in the
as a
community shield
Wait,
in the
hold on. We have
opening
to have
game.
parliamentary proceedings.
who
Let him
has
Order.
respond. Let him have a
Order.
rebuttal. Go on, Mark.
He didn't kick down a man in the community shield and then get a red card and then score a goal. I forget the same Bernardo Silva this season at the
he
beginning,
got
the
a red
first
card
game,
and scored a
kicked
goal in
down
the
a
same
United
match.
player and then went and scored the goal that equalized the game, bro. Were you telling me, bro? All the men is we forgetting things. All the memory of goldfish here. I feel it's
So are
going.
you saying that Bernardo Silva's
Because,
not a good
brother,
captain because he got a
listen,
red card?
I'm not saying Bernardo Silva is not been better the last couple games. But what I'm saying is generally as a player, he more petulant, bro. He just don't get the yellow cards. Bruno just get them because it's Man United, bro, in some ways. Look at some of
But
the
that is
other
just not
players who
true.
we talk.
That is just
Listen
not
to me.
true.
Let me
Nah, man.
finish, bro. Let me finish. Because you know what? When Gary Neville said it about Bruno, he never apologized when it wasn't true. It's a certain man them walk off the field, say they don't want to take penalties, King. Certain man them like, what's his name? Phil Foden? In the game against United, didn't want to take a penalty, walk off the field. You know, if Bruno do that, bro, we never hear the end of that. But it's these brothers, so you know what? Them could do whatever they want, bro. You know what I mean? Now, what I'm saying is, bro, we just make too much antics about Bruno. Some players have personalities and they have to play to the personality. That's who they are as human beings. Like KG is a reckless don. Some
Yes.
men are more civilized. That's just
Yes.
how
Rush.
life is, bro.
No,
Men
but
have
I
to be
can't lead.
themselves.
Do you know what? But there's places where I
Okay,
shouldn't be in a leadership. I'm a
let me
maverick.
get to that, Naki.
I'm a
I was
maverick.
going
That's what
to
I'm
say,
saying. There's some people just imagine with United View, yeah. Well, I have to lead here as my channel. But in United View, they know what I do. They know the role that I play, and I play it perfectly. Yeah. But then now it'll be silly. Like, and I'm only even learning. Just imagine trying to run these two teams here. I've seen all the mistakes that I've made along the way. I'm emotional. I need to fix some of these things so it's okay. Bro, man, I
Hold
saw
on.
one.
no,
Go on,
you see,
carry on.
KG, I don't disagree
Hold on,
there. And
KJ.
this is
Hold
what I
on,
was getting at. I was going to say,
Hold on.
let
Hold
me
on.
get
You
to
made
finish
the
again.
point. You made the point.
KG
But
kind of cut me now, and I
here
was
is the
about to
problem.
home
Wait,
in on
No,
wait,
point.
hold
you
on.
made.
Where we going? I need to know who I'm
Listen,
listening
I'm
to.
finish,
I want
real
to
quick. I'm
address the
finish
captain
though.
issue.
And then let Mark and finish. Uncle, you can come back
Right?
and
I just
respond.
wanted to say, bro, I'm not discounting the fact that as a captain, he should be a little bit more composed, especially in situations where we're losing games. But let's not forget, bro, that he's not the only player that was not performing in said games where he was complaining
But
about other
he's
players'
the most
performances.
responsible.
No,
He's
but
the
hear
leader.
him out, KG. Now, if he trying to hold that player accountable and the player level's not raising during the game, and he keep quarreling with the player, how Bruno go and look on the pitch when you're not hearing the conversation? He go and look like he being petulant. So we cannot just say that because some of these players, bro, they just don't
All right,
deliver.
give Uncle a chance to respond. Give Uncle a chance to respond. And Sam's get involved in this one. Pav, get involved as well. Yeah, I know you got stuff to say. Go ahead, Uncle.
So you see, the thing is, when somebody wants to make a point so badly, they pick a little bit that suits them. I mentioned Bernardo Silva making captainship appearances. The captain of Man City is Kyle Walker, and we've seen his maturity. He's not as good a defender as he used to be, but he's mature. But I mentioned other team captains to talk about leadership. And my man picked Bernardo Silva because it suits his... What about Van Dijk? What about Martin Odegaard? What about the other captains that show calm head?
Saw Van Dijk telling
hold on, Mark.
You forget the picture.
Hold on.
I could talk about it.
Hold on, Mark. Mark, you gotta let him finish.
Hold on, Mark. Hold on. You don't make. I'm not saying these people cannot, that they can't put in dangerous tackles. I'm not saying they can't do all these things. I'm talking about leadership. When you see the calm presence in these players, it's not about that they can make reckless tackles or they can't get. That's a footballer. Those things are bound to happen. I'm talking about leadership. I'm talking about calming the other players around you. You can see how dysfunctional Arsenal have been this season without Odegaard. It's not just his football; it's his leadership. You can see the way Van Dijk coordinates his team. When Gundogan was this thing, even when Kyle Walker played this season, when he's the captain, you can mention other clubs. You can see the way their captains are calming presence. We see our own captain so many times in our front. It's not the thing of, oh yeah, we are not blaming other players. We all watch the game. Bruno will lose the ball and shout at the players. He misplaced the pass. He was the one. Everybody saw it, that he was the one that misplaced the pass. But he's shouting at players. Is that leadership?
No.
Let
Or
Pav jump in. Go on, Pav.
So from what I'm hearing is that Markin, you're not saying that Bruno's a crap captain, but I'm an uncle saying that we need a more calmer captain. Is that what I'm trying to listen to? Is that what
Really,
am I being?
All I'm saying is that okay, Bruno is our captain, but he's learning the role. He's only been captain one season and a half.
No, so the conversation is this.
No, this conversation started like this. I made the statement saying Bruno played a significant
major part
in Ten Hag losing his job. I feel that.
I can turn around and say that Marcus Rashford has played a part in every manager that's been sacked since post-Fergie.
Absolutely. Marcus Rashford has to be. No, Marcus Rashford is
but that is not the conversation.
I didn't ask that. That was not why
Again,
I said in the beginning.
This whole captaincy thing, yeah, we know Bruno's petulant, we know he gets angry. He wasn't like that when he first come, innit? But again, I watch other teams, especially in the Spanish league. You see what they do when something happens, innit? Bro, it's all that bro. I couldn't care less. We have Roy Keane as a captain, bro. My man was doing madness, breaking legs. Yeah? I don't want to sit. The reason why we're doing this to Bruno now...
Bruno loses composure when he's mad.
Yeah, the reason why we're picking up on it, Hold on. The reason why we're picking up on it is because we're crap. If we weren't crap, we wouldn't be doing that. We'll be telling Bruno to do it more.
But that's just not true. But that's just not true because hold on. Let me tell you something. I'd
be shouting for Bruno to break people's legs, and I couldn't care less.
What?
I said, is Bruno breaking people's legs?
No, but
I'm just saying,
if we were good as a team, I'd be asking for a player to do the whole kicking thing that we used to do back in the day under Fergie.
So what is Bruno doing as a leader? What is Bruno doing as a leader?
At the moment, yeah, Bruno as a leader, bro. As a leader, it's not great because the whole team's not performing, innit? And when we're not performing, he's the one who should be getting everyone's heads high. Yeah, not arguing with the refs and that non-stop. You should be getting your players up for the game, innit?
So he plays a major role. We've not had a good that answers the question.
That answers the question.
We've not had a good captain for, I don't know, maybe like 8+ years now. Bruno is probably our last best captain.
Is it not an indictment that we're looking to copy in these other players before Bruno? We're looking to copy and Garnacho before Rashi and Bruno. That's what it happened. That's what last season was. We were really looking, and even this season, we're kind of hoping for them to make the biggest shift in our play. Now we're actually judging these players more harshly. We're being so critical on Garnacho right now. We started the season with Kobe because Kobe didn't start. He didn't have the best preseason, so he was a bit behind the paces. And everyone's ultra focused on these two youngsters. When you got these two grown men that have been at the club for a long time, that should know what to do, and they've been letting us down week in, week out.
Let me say this.
One thing I would say is that this, right? I agree with what Pav said, right? I think Pav gave the totally correct on why I was trying to bring across the message to y'all. Now, Bruno mightn't be the best captain, bro. He might not be having a good start to the season, but if you look at the last 4 seasons when Bruno was here, he's one of the best players overall, in general, most consistent out of the bunch. You understand? Now, he had a poor season last season. He's had a poor start to the season. Now, these things just happen to footballers. He didn't just suddenly become shit, if you understand what I mean. So what I'm saying is, rather than packing on Bruno like everybody does, right? We should, you know what? He's not the best captain. Let's hope Amarim might make a change, right? But at the same time, we got to support our players sometimes in the bad moments, bro. Because we just always just bag on these players, bro. And Bruno mightn't be the best captain, but he make an exact point there. Look at Roy Keane, bro. How many red cards Roy Keane get as captain, bro? How many times?
But you could feel, but the difference is you could feel Roy Keane's captaincy. You knew what it was all about.
You could feel the leadership.
You could feel the leadership.
Pav said correctly, we was winning. Look at other
teams, not just because we're winning, but you could see.
KG, we would not be saying this. We would not be saying this if we were good.
But the killer is Roy Keane's captaincy started in the tunnel, bro. Even before the tunnel, when Rio pulled up, he said there's a standard at this club that we must meet, and you can't come here and do no nonsense. He let the players understand you're at the biggest club right now. He said anything you was doing before. You see how Rashford can probably swan around the place, in Uggs and this, that, and the other. He's at Carrington, and he looks like a big time Charlie in a sense. Roy Keane's not having none of that.
But KG, hold up. KG, we had actual fighters back then. We had actual fighters back then. How many of these players you can say that are actual fighters who are going to get up here and fight? Because a lot of these players just put their heads down in their palms, bro, when things go south, innit? Yeah? And that's why you'll see some of the stuff that we don't like about Bruno, the petulant and the arguing and chucking the arms about, yeah, when we're down and out. That's what I think you're all basing it off.
Let me say.
But then when we talk about Roy Keane, yeah, we have to remember the actual leader he was on the pitch, though. And I know you can say there's stuff that we like because he was winning, but
let's say
hold on, hear me out. Because of how he moved is why we was winning, bro. He was Sir Alex on the pitch, so he was literally the mold of the manager on the field, and they respected him. There's no one that could tell him if Roy Keane cussed you, you would listen. You wouldn't throw your arms back at who's throwing the arms back at Roy Keane to tell him something.
I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is this: all them players was responsible for their performances as well. They kept each other accountable.
Let us hear Sam's point. I think we've not heard Sam.
Sam's in waiting.
He was a good leader, bro. But
wait, Sam's hey, Mark. Okay.
Let me say this. Having emotion on the football pitch is a good thing, but having too much emotion is not a good thing. And that's where I think where Bruno needs to turn the volume down a little bit in those moments of stress. And a positive thing, they got a new manager in. He's dealt with Portuguese players. Maybe he can tap into Bruno and, tweak him a little bit as the captain. So let's be positive. Let's see how it was going to develop. Because at the moment, he's the best candidate to be the captain. I don't see anybody else in that team.
Absolutely. We were just having. It was a light. This was a light inquest. It was a question that had. I'm not saying that he can't be the captain anymore, and I hope it all works out. But then I'm also willing for any change. Whatever the manager decides to do with these players, it is what it is. Because as Pavis said, Bruno, Rashford, a lot of these players have been here for seconds. And now we know that what we did witness is Amarim Ball, if they listen to him, it can work. It can be effective. So these players need to be able to listen to him and they need to back up their ideas because we have to give this manager the chance. he has to be given a couple windows and the time to adapt his style of play. We know what he wants to do, and I know he wants to bring it here. If them players can't do it, get rid of them before we even talk about getting rid of the manager.
He needs at least
But
4
check this
windows
out too,
before
KG.
any
What
judgment
about
is
giving the
passed.
players a chance to develop too, bro, in their roles? Because I mean, like I didn't disagree with Uncle when he mentioned men like Van Dijk and certain other captains. I generally disagreed with Bernardo Silva. But when you look at Van Dijk, his first 2 seasons as a captain, he wasn't stoic, he wasn't amazing, he wasn't showing that brilliant leadership, bro. You understand? He grew
That's
No,
not
but
into that
it's
true,
what he
but
does
that's
manager.
just
off the
not true.
pitch, man.
But
It's
And
what
that
he
is
wait,
does
just
no,
off
not
the
that's
true.
not
pitch.
Van
true,
Dijk, from
bro.
the moment he came into Liverpool, the next
He was
season they
not the
went on to
captain
win
in
the
the moment he
Champions League.
came in, bro.
I
We ain't
know, but he
talking
has been
about.
a so here is another thing
Come
that
on, man.
we
Like,
don't
listen, bro.
understand. You can
Rewrite
be a
history,
leader.
bro. He was
You
perfect
can
from
be
the beginning of his career in
hold on.
Liverpool. He never
You can be
performed,
a
bro.
leader. You can
Gone,
be a leader without being a
gone.
captain.
I ain't arguing no
You
more, bro.
understand?
Sorry, I
And
apologize.
it is from the leaders, it is from the leadership group that a captain is usually chosen. In Man United, we have potential leaders. De Ligt has been a captain before.
Yeah, that's what
He
I was
has the
just about to say.
potential.
Yeah.
Licha has potential. Mazraoui has potential. For now, these are the players I can think of. Casemiro can make a good captain, but he's too old. But he's a leader. You understand? And then we come to Bruno himself. So these are leaders in the team, and it's from the leadership group that you pick a captain. And if a captain does not reflect the manager on the field of play, then there is a problem. And that is my point.
100%.
The tantrums that Bruno is throwing on the field, the pointing at players, the rolling on the floor, and all of those things, and
100%.
how bad he has
Easy.
been this
What?
season. Mind you, his start to this season
That's not what you
has
want.
been bad. And before the
Nah,
start to
man.
the season, Ten Hag was told, okay, we give you a fresh start. We saw what happened last season, but this season, we take a fresh start, buy players that are good for the formation, and Bruno has not been good so far this season. If
I mean,
Anyways,
he's not
been him off
reflecting
because
the manager,
he didn't have a
what
good
is the
start to the
problem?
season. You know what I mean? Because this is how
Uncle,
professionals
sorry,
work, and
Mark,
it's cool. I
let
don't
me,
disagree, bro. You know what I
Mark,
mean? I
hold on.
don't
Wait,
disagree with that
Uncle,
statement if you want to go for that level, but let me be honest, bro. When they talk about men rolling around on the ground, who is rolling around on the ground more than Martin Odegaard? You know, and these players from other
Uncle,
teams,
every
bro.
team does it, bro.
Bro, sometimes
The
all men
throwing
is
the
just
arm,
use some
bro. You watch
sensational
the Spanish league,
sentences.
yeah, bro. Watch Barca, Madrid, yeah, and Atletico do that, bro. That man want to try to get each other sent off. One little touch, yeah, it could just be your finger, bro. That man are brawling.
But
that's
this is the
important.
Premier League. And how
Yeah,
many Premier
again,
League referees are
I've
going to
seen
give it to
City do
you?
it. I've seen City do it. I've seen old school Chelsea do it under Mourinho non-stop. Everyone does it to get, bro. Everyone does it. We, like I
At
said,
the end of the
we're
I
day,
doing
think the
it with
You know
our
what?
own
captain.
But
players because
I
we're
think when
crap.
wait, no, do you know
I,
the only thing though is the only thing in that though is I hear the rolling around thing, but when your play style is affected as well and you start doing stupid things, because I
Can't
get it,
stop
you're
running
not
for the
happy,
ball.
so you go
City
crazy,
just
petulant. I get that, but then when you start moving mad after that moment and a bozo gene is totally infected, I have an issue. When you're just gonna
you know,
just take a shot from how many yards, or you're just gonna do something wild because you're under pressure. I don't like that. And we've
yeah,
seen it
but
many a
yeah,
times.
but KG, we can't keep blaming Bruno alone, bro, because that other
No, it's
players
not.
want to
He's not the
step up
only
no,
too.
one
but
to.
it's not Bruno
But you just
I'm
alone.
not
said,
saying
bro.
that, Bruno.
Listen,
I'm not
listen,
saying
right?
we're
Just
Okay.
hear him
14th.
out,
I'm not
KG. Hear
saying,
him out, KG. I'm not
yeah.
saying he has not bad performances. I'm not saying he didn't have a shit start to the season, bro. I never say none of those things. But what I'm
Mm,
saying is, when you say Bruno, bro, in times when when the team not performing and Bruno trying to lift men, and maybe Bruno might miss passes, maybe Bruno might give away the ball sometimes, but that's sometimes, bro, players genuinely not running into the spaces they're supposed to be running into. So Bruno have to quarrel with them, bro. He have to argue with them because they're
mm.
doing nonsense. And then they
Look,
don't listen, they drop their head, they walk, they trot, they do all kind of madness. Bro, the problem is sometimes players are wrong, Bruno, doing shit, and he can't help it. Nobody can help them, bro.
Yes.
I'll
Look, but I
make
don't
my
think
last point.
we're not
I'll
gonna.
make my last point.
Go on.
My last point. My very last point. So this conversation is not to spite Bruno.
Yeah.
And I think Bruno can be is malleable. Hopefully, in under Amorim, it might be possible to get a good play out of him. because building from the back is very important. That is my worry about Ugarte. Ugarte is not so good with short passes, right? But if Bruno drops deeper, he might help us. So this conversation is because Bruno has been on a bad form so far this season. But Bruno can still play a very important role under Amarim if he allows himself to be remolded. That's my last point.
This is the point.
All right, listen, that was an interesting. Mr. Dan is shaking his head, but we'll be here for longer. Thank you, everyone that got involved in that. I might just cut that bit up and put that bit out as well as the little Bruno debate. See what you lot think there. It's an interesting question anyway. Listen, everyone that got involved in this morning's show, I truly appreciate you. Don't forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We're on the road to 45,000. We can do it. 4 o'clock, I'll be back with the book club, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, 2 chapters. Check it out. What else is going on? What else we got? Then we got the match view. And we'll do a reaction to that tomorrow. Anyway, listen, big up yourselves. Thanks for watching. Stay blessed. Hold on, let me read the supers because there might be supers. KG is Flex doing reactions outside OT. I believe he is. Here you go. KG Undisputed. When we're gonna get this going? Members thing. Undisputed is happening. I believe it's happening on the Undefeated channel because it makes more sense. The actual battles, but then I will do some stuff on this channel. But I'm just trying to take it all in book club. This thing. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's coming though. Anyway, big up. Stay blessed. Speak to you lot later. Peace.
Drop a bomb.
Back with a vengeance. KG's back with an entrance. Big up to those in attendance.
Look at us.
Reds come together like Tetris. No rules, this one's reckless. KG, this one's crazy.
You're too lucky.
None can compare with the KG done. Better take cover when he drops that.
Bomb.
Going on reckless, trust it's on. It's that time when he drops that.
Bomb. I said drop a bomb, Dad.